exhausted but wired. Mind won't stop, snapping at everyone. If any of that is you, it's not stress, it's not weakness, it's not who you are. It's a nervous system that never learned how to turn off. And in the next 10 minutes, this session will do something that meditation, deep breathing, and willpower never could. It will reset the switch at the source. This protocol has been used in clinical hypnotherapy for over 50 years. All you need to do is stay with this voice. That's it. That's the only job you have right now. Good. Now, find a position where your body can be completely supported. Sitting or lying down. It doesn't matter. What matters is that your spine is at ease and your hands can simply rest. When you're ready, let your eyes find a point somewhere above you, a spot on the ceiling or a place on the wall, something fixed, something that asks nothing of you. Keep your gaze there, soft, not forcing, not searching, just resting. And as you hold that gaze, you might begin to notice a kind of heaviness behind your eyes, a warmth, the way your eyelids want to be just a little heavier with every breath you take. That heaviness is not tiredness. It's your nervous system beginning to remember what it feels like to be safe. You can let the eyes close whenever they want. There's no hurry. There's no right time. Just notice the heaviness building. And when the eyes decide to close, let them. Let them close now. That's right. And as they close, feel something in your chest just slightly release, like something that had been held tight for a long time, simply letting go. That's your nervous system. It's been waiting for this moment. You're safe. You are completely safe. Now, with your eyes closed and your body beginning to settle, I want you to notice your breath, not to change it, not to control it. Just notice it. The way the air moves in, the way it moves out. That simple rhythm that has been happening your entire life without you ever having to think about it. Your body already knows how to do this. It has always known. And I wonder if you can feel right now how much your body wants to help you, how much it has always been trying to bring you back to this, to stillness, to ease, to the feeling of being held. Now I want to tell you something important, something your nervous system needs to hear. The tension you carry, the vigilance, the constant low hum of alarm in your chest, that was never a flaw. It was protection. Your system learned somewhere along the way that it needed to stay ready, stay alert, stay one step ahead of whatever might come. And for a long time, that served you. But somewhere between then and now, the alarm forgot how to turn off. Not because you did anything wrong, not because you were broken, but because no one ever showed your nervous system that it was allowed to rest until now. So I'm going to ask something of the part of you that has been standing watch, the part that monitors, the part that braces, the part that stays one step ahead of everything, even when there is nothing to be one step ahead of. I'm going to ask that part to listen. You have done extraordinary work. For years, you kept her safe. You kept her moving. You kept her functioning when functioning felt impossible. And tonight, rest. Not forever. You will be here when you are needed. But right now, in this moment, in this quiet, you are not needed. And you already know that. You can feel it. The absence of danger, the absence of urgency, the simple fact that right now, everything is still. So let the watching soften, let the bracing dissolve, just slightly, like ice that finds warmth and doesn't fight it. It simply becomes water and flows. Swish now. Bring your attention to your jaw. Notice whatever is there. No judgment, just notice. And let it soften. Just a little. The teeth apart, the tongue loose in the mouth, the muscles of the face no longer performing anything for anyone. Good. And the shoulders now. Let them drop. Not forced. Just permitted. As if gravity itself were a kind of kindness tonight, asking nothing of you except to be held. And you can let that happen. You can let yourself be held. I'm sorry for every moment you forgot that. Thank you for everything you have carried. I love you. Those words move through you now, not as something you need to think about, but as something your cells already recognize. A frequency, a warmth, a truth that lives deeper than memory. You're loved. You have always been loved. And right now, your only task is to go deeper. With every breath, deeper into stillness. With every exhale, further from the alarm, and closer to the quiet place at your center that has been waiting for you for a very long time. Go there now, deeper and deeper still. And as you rest there in that deeper place, I want to invite you to imagine something, not to force an image, not to try, just allow. Allow your inner mind to show you a body of water. It might be a lake, or the ocean, or a river so still it looks like glass. Whatever comes is exactly right. Now notice the surface of that water. Right now, it's moving. Not violently, not dangerously, but moving. Ripples crossing each other. Small waves that push and pull and never quite settle. This is what your nervous system has looked like for a long time. Always in motion, always processing, always responding to something that may have already passed. And now, notice what happens when the wind stops. There is no dramatic moment, no decision. The water doesn't try to be still. It simply becomes still, because stillness is its natural state. Stillness is your natural state. Your nervous system was never designed for constant motion. It was designed for rhythm, activation, and return, effort, and rest. The wave that rises and the wave that falls back into the ocean. And right now, you're falling back, gently, completely, the way the ocean accepts every wave that returns to it, without judgment, without memory of the turbulence, just acceptance. Now I want to speak to the deepest part of you, not the part that thinks, not the part that plans and worries and rehearses, but the part that knows, the part of you that was here before the alarm started, before the world taught you to brace, before you learned that love sometimes came with conditions. That part of you is listening now, and to that part, I want to say something. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for every time the world asked too much, for every moment you gave and gave and gave noticed how much it cost. I'm sorry for the times you were too tired to cry, and too wired to sleep, and too depleted to ask for help. And you kept going anyway. Please forgive yourself for surviving in the only way you knew how. Those patterns, the vigilance, the people-pleasing, the inability to rest, they were not failures. They were the most intelligent responses a nervous system could generate under the circumstances it was given. You did not create them out of weakness. You created them out of an extraordinary, ferocious desire to be okay. And you are okay. You are more than okay. Thank you. Thank you for still being here, for still trying, for finding this moment in whatever way you found it. Your body brought you here. Your nervous system, even in its exhaustion, knew that it needed something different, and it led you here, to this voice, to this quiet, to this water that is slowly becoming still. I love you. Those words are not empty. They carry a frequency that moves through the body, below the level of thought. Feel them now, not in your mind, in your chest, in your stomach, in the place just behind your sternum, where you store the things you haven't said yet. I love you. Let that land. Let it move through, the way warmth moves through cold hands, not announcing itself, not asking permission, just arriving. And as that warmth settles in, I want you to notice something changing. Not dramatically. This is not that kind of healing. This is the quiet kind. The kind that happens the way dawn happens. Not a switch. Not an announcement. Just the slow arrival of light. You might feel it as a softening in the chest or a heaviness in the legs that feels, finally, like permission. Or a quiet behind the eyes, where the noise used to be. Whatever you feel is exactly right. Your body knows what it needs. It has always known. And right now, it is taking exactly what it needs. From this moment, drinking it in the way dry earth drinks rain, slowly, gratefully, without asking whether it deserves it. Because it does. You do. Go deeper now. Let the water become perfectly still. Let the last ripple move to the edge and disappear. And rest there, in the glass, in the silence, in the extraordinary, ordinary miracle of a nervous system that has finally come home. And in this stillness, in this deep, quiet place, your subconscious mind is fully open, not vulnerable, open, the way a window is open on a spring morning, not forced, not broken, just allowing what is good to move through. And I want to speak now to the part of you that learned, somewhere along the way, that you had to earn rest, that you had to finish everything first, solve everything first, be enough first. That part is listening, and I wanted to hear something it may have never heard before. Rest is not a reward. Rest is not something you qualify for after you have done enough. Rest is not waiting at the end of the to-do list. Rest is a right. It is as fundamental to your body as water, as air, as the heartbeat that moves through you right now, without asking your permission, without waiting for you to deserve it. Your heart doesn't earn each beat, and you don't have to earn this. So I want you to feel something now. Feel what it would be like to simply be enough. not to become enough, not to work toward enough, not to almost be enough if you just try harder, but to already, right now, in this moment, with nothing added, nothing fixed, nothing achieved, be enough. Let that settle into your bones. Enough. The word itself carries weight. Let it be heavy in the best way. The way a warm blanket is heavy. The way being held is heavy. The weight of finally being allowed to stop. Now I want to invite your subconscious mind to do something it knows how to do, even if the conscious mind has forgotten. I want to invite it to release, not to analyze what it's releasing, not to understand it first, not to forgive it perfectly, or process it completely, or do it in the right order. Just release. The way the body releases a breath. You don't decide to exhale. You don't figure out how. You simply stop holding. And the breath goes. So right now, whatever you have been holding, in the muscles of your neck, in the tension behind your eyes, in the tight place in your chest, that you stopped noticing because it was always there, let it go. Not because you have fixed what caused it, but because your body, right now, is ready. And your subconscious mind is wise enough to know that some things heal not when we understand them, but when we simply stop carrying them. Please forgive me. Those words, moving now through every cell, not asking forgiveness from someone else, but offering it to yourself. For the times you abandoned yourself to keep others comfortable, for the times you silenced your own needs because someone else's felt louder, for the times you looked in the mirror and the first thing you felt was not love. Please forgive yourself, not because it was all fine, but because you were doing the best you could with what you had been given, and because you are here now, which means some part of you has always been fighting for you, even when you didn't know it, even when you couldn't feel it. Some part of you never stopped. Honor that part now. Feel gratitude for it. Not the performed gratitude you show the world. The real kind, the quiet kind, the kind that moves through the body as warmth. Thank you for surviving. Thank you for being here. Thank you for this moment. And now, from this deep place, I want to offer your nervous system something new, a new instruction, not forced, not installed from the outside, but grown from the inside, the way a seed grows, not because someone demands it, but because the conditions are finally right. And the conditions are right now. So let your subconscious mind receive this and make it its own. From this night forward, your nervous system has a new default. Not alarm, not vigilance, not the low, constant hum of something about to go wrong. The new default is this stillness, this water, this quiet behind the sternum that you have found tonight. This is now the place your system knows how to return to. It will not always be perfect. Life will still ask things of you. The alarm will still sound sometimes. But now, you know the way back. You have been here. Your body remembers this. And memory is more powerful than habit. Because habit can be interrupted. But what the body remembers, at this depth, stays. Feel that truth settling in now. Not as a thought, as a knowing. The kind that lives in the body, in the chest, in the belly, in the hands that are resting resting right now, heavier than they have been in months. That heaviness is not exhaustion, it is arrival. You have arrived somewhere tonight, a place that has always existed inside you, a place that no amount of stress, no amount of dysregulation, no amount of years of running on empty could ever destroy, because it is made of something older than all of that. It is made of the part of you that exists before the world's demands, before the roles, before the responsibilities, before the version of you that learned to perform being okay. This is the version of you that simply is okay, that has always been okay, underneath everything, at the center, in the still water. Rest there now. You don't need to do anything else. Your subconscious mind is doing the work, quietly, precisely, the way the body heals a wound while you sleep, without your supervision, without your effort, without your needing to understand a single thing about how it works. It just works. I love you. Let that be the last thing your conscious mind hears before it drifts even further down. I love you. Not earned, not conditional, not waiting for you to be better, or smaller, or quieter, or more. Just, I love you. Exactly as you are, right now, in this moment, in this stillness, in this water that has finally become glass. Go deeper, and deeper still. The next voice you hear will bring you gently back, but not yet. For now, there is only this: the quiet, the warmth, and the extraordinary feeling of a nervous system that has finally remembered how to rest.